Everyday lives are impacted by a legal system designed to uphold justice. Yet for many, this system is anything but just. Today we explore the systemic failures that plague our legal institutions. From wrongful convictions to racial disparities, the failures of our legal system are not just isolated incidents. They are symptoms of a deeper systemic issue. One major failure is the issue of inadequate legal representation. Many defendants, especially those from low-income backgrounds, cannot afford quality legal counsel. This leads to a significant imbalance in the courtroom, where justice is often determined by one's financial means rather than the merits of the case. Public defenders are often overworked and under-resourced, leading to rush defense strategies that can result in devastating consequences for the accused. According to the Innocence Project, nearly 70% of wrongful convictions are due to mistaken witness identification, inadequate defense, or prosecutorial misconduct. These aren't just numbers. They represent real people, families torn apart, lives shattered. Consider the case of Marcel Brown, who spent 7 years behind bars for a crime he didn't commit, only to be exonerated after the Northwestern School of Law Center on wrongful convictions determined the victim was accidentally killed by his friends. His story is not unique. It is a reminder of the critical flaws in our system. Another alarming issue is the racial disparity within the legal system. Studies consistently show that people of color face harsher sentences and are more likely to be arrested than their white counterparts, even for similar offenses. This systemic bias undermines the very foundation of justice and equality that our legal system is meant to uphold. Mandatory minimum sentences further exacerbate these issues, locking individuals into lengthy prison terms without considering individual circumstances. This approach fails to offer rehabilitation and disproportionately affects marginalized communities. Instead of focusing on rehabilitation, our legal system often prioritizes punishment, leading to overcrowded facilities and a cycle of recidivism. But there's hope. Many organizations and advocates are working tirelessly to reform the legal system. Their efforts aim to address these systemic failures, promote fair representation, and advocate for policies that prioritize justice over punishment. We all have a role to play in this fight for justice. Raise your voice, support organizations working toward reform, and educate yourself and others about the systemic issues at play. Together we can challenge these systemic failures and strive for a legal system that truly serves justice for all. Learn more, get involved, be the change.